This is News 25 with Stacy Jensen. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. News is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
And welcome to News 25, KPVM and Ace Country Radio. I'm Stacy Jensen. Deanna has the night off. It is Monday, January 23rd. We had a chance to catch up with Nye County Sheriff Joe McGill as he talks about the Garcia rebuttal.
Newly elected Nye County Sheriff Joe McGill recently released a press release regarding the ongoing alleged smear campaign against Nye County Sheriff's Office Captain David Bruckwitz's law enforcement action during a school board meeting on May 18th, 2022. On February 24, 2022, Michael Garcia was trespassed from all Nye County school properties after an incident where he refused to leave after disrupting the school district business office by screaming, yelling, and verbally abusing a staff, says Sheriff McGill. In the press release, Mr. Garcia never legally disputed the trespass order until he told Bruckwitz to arrest him on May 18, 2022. On that day, Mr. Garcia attended the school board meeting in Pahrump. At that time, Bruckwitz attended that meeting as a private citizen, and Nye County school administrators recognized the captain as a member of the sheriff's office. They requested Bruckwitz to address Mr. Garcia's presence. According to the press release, Sheriff McGill stated the captain spoke to Mr. Garcia in the hall with the school administrators. Sheriff McGill stated the captain spoke to Mr. Garcia in the hall with the school administrators. At that time, Mr. Garcia acknowledged he had been trespassed and has not challenged the trespass order. An audio recording of that incident was provided in the sheriff's press release and is available at the end of this story. According to the press release, Mr. Garcia was asked numerous times to leave but went back inside the school board meeting. Captain Bruckwitz then followed him inside and asked him to leave the meeting, to which Mr. Garcia told the captain to arrest him. Bruckwitz attempted to escort Garcia out of the meeting, in which he resisted. Subsequently, Garcia was arrested for trespassing and resisting arrest. Sheriff McGill added the video being distributed on social media fails to show what led up to the physical assault of Mr. Garcia. On October 12, 2022, Garcia appeared in court and was convicted of trespassing and resisting arrest.
Is it? Yep. Okay. Well, they wanted to trespass me from a public facility without breaking the law. So if you want to arrest me, arrest me.
It's up to you guys. I mean, I don't know anything about it. So he's been
It's constitutional.
Formally trespassed?
Yes, you have.
You have a civil remedy if you want to, but for now, you're going to have to leave right now.
Say it again. Are you
You're going to have to leave. I'm a sheriff's captain, and you know that, and I'm telling you, you have to leave.
Okay, well,
if you don't leave, you'll be arrested.
I'm fine. They can arrest me.
Celebrate now.
Okay, well, arrest me. Arrest me. I'm going peacefully. Arrest me.
Walk out of the building.
Are you kidding me?
Knock it off.
What did I do?
Turn around and go out of the building.
Are y'all filming?
You are under arrest. Stop resisting.
There was nothing improper in Captain Bruckowitz's actions. The arrest was lawful, and this is simply a smear campaign being taken by Mr. Garcia.
And newly elected Republican Governor Joe Lombardo is set to deliver his first State of the State address tonight. Governor Lombardo is set to give his address starting at 6 p.m. this evening from the Nevada Legislature building at the Nevada Assembly Chambers. And KPVM should have his address on their Facebook page later tonight, and we'll have more as we get more details. Jeff Laurent from the Nevada Department of Transportation made a presentation to the Board of County Commissioners where he talked about upcoming projects in Nye County.
Deputy Director of Operations and Maintenance for the Nevada Department of Transportation, Jeff Laurent, made a presentation regarding the county consultation process, NDOT annual work program within the county, and the One Nevada process.
There are 574 miles of state and U.S. highways in Nye County. From July 2021 through May 2022, about $5.17 million in fuel taxes were generated. Now, this is the One Nevada process. The One Nevada process is a data-driven process based on these 6 factors: enhance safety, optimize mobility, preserve infrastructure, transform economies, connect communities, and foster sustainability. If you recall earlier, I mentioned that Nye County generated about $5.17 million of fuel taxes. And as you'll see, there's nearly $50 million planned for investments in Nye County. The needs identification analysis. Workshops allows local city and county agencies to coordinate transportation needs. So say there's a four-way intersection that needs some sort of traffic control, whether it's stop signs, a roundabout, or a traffic signal. NDOT tracks and analyzes those need requests through the One Nevada process. NDOT District 1 priorities and initiatives. So currently in Nye County, we have assisted with repairs from the flooding damage. We're studying Johnny's Curve for potential improvements. We're also studying the SR 159, SR 160 corridor, the Red Rock Blue Diamond corridor, and we've also been removing trash. As you see up here on the right, we've collected over 1,100 cubic yards of trash, and we've committed over 1,600 labor hours of maintenance to remove that trash. So here's the 2023-2024 work program. I've said it a few times now, you guys are getting nearly $50 million of investments for Nye County. And the list of projects include drainage facilities, ADA safety, transit, and pavement preservation projects. So you'll be seeing that in the 2023-24 work program. The next here is the local road safety plans. As you can see here in 2020, Nye County had 407 total crashes, 11 fatal crashes, and 151 injury crashes. A local road safety plan provides a framework for identifying, analyzing, and prioritizing roadway safety improvements on local roads. No one knows your roads better than the locals do. This program is intended for NDOT to make consultant support available to aid in preparing safety plans to address those safety problems. The program is going to be funded for the next 4 years, and the cities and the counties may apply for this program.
And we'll be back with more News 25 right after this break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
And welcome back. An Australian mining company has been cited for endangering a desert wildflower less than a week after the Department of Energy signed off on a $700 million conditional loan for the company to mine lithium here in Nevada. Ioneer Rhyolite Ridge, LLC, was slapped with a trespass notice by the BLM for disturbing this critical habitat of Tim's buckwheat. It's a wildflower with yellow pom-pom blooms. The agency listed the flower last week as endangered species and said that the disturbance was forbidden under a permit it issued to Ioneer Ridge, LLC, to drill at a proposed mine site that is likely to face massive pushback from environmental groups. The Rhyolite Ridge project is located in Esmeralda County and is slated to be in construction for most of this year. It is also expected to employ about 250 to 300 people while the mine operates and about 400 to 500 people during the construction period. And it looks like we have the skate park at Ian Deutsch Memorial is set to close today and be closed through the 31st. All right, the city of North Las Vegas is sponsoring a state assembly bill, better known as AB 30, at the 82nd Nevada legislative session. This bill proposal is set to increase the pool of eligible police recruits in Nevada, addressing the dire need for law enforcement officers across jurisdictions and open sustainable career pathways for those legally authorized to work in the United States. This bill removes the requirement to be a U.S. citizen to become a police officer in the state of Nevada. It allows any individual who is legally authorized to work in the United States to become a peace officer. AB 30 not only helps law enforcement agencies with recruitment efforts, but also aims to further diversify police forces in order to better reflect the unique communities they serve. You can read the full bill draft at nv.gov.nv.gov. And we'll have more News 25 right after this break.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
And it's time to meet our Save a Pet for today, a sweet little dog named Dillinger.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi, my name is Tasha Crabtree. I'm the animal shelter manager at the Nye County Animal Shelter. and today I'm here with Dillinger. He's an 8-year-old neutered male. We think he is some sort of greyhound mix. And he's been with us since October 30th. Unfortunately, his previous owner actually passed away. So he's been with us quite a while. We've been treating him as our office dog. He hangs out with us up front. Doesn't seem to pay mind to other dogs very much, and he's very well trained. Knows how to sit, knows how to stay, enjoys laying in his bed and hanging out. I think he'd probably do best with a family who's really looking for a dog who wants to hang out and watch some TV, or maybe just go outside, hang out on the porch. He's a really good boy. Dillinger is an 8-year-old neutered male. He's a large breed dog. He does have some similar characteristics to a greyhound, tall, thin. He has white spots and a lot of tiger stripe brindle. And if you'd like to adopt Dillinger, you can reach out to us on our Facebook or visit us in person at the Nye County Animal Shelter. We're located at 1580 East Seary. If you want to speak with us or know more information about him, you can give us a call, 775-751-7020.
Oh, what a cutie. Well, January is National Blood Donor Month, and the Red Cross of Southern Nevada is urging blood donations as winter weather has impacted local and national supplies. If you donate before January 31st, you'll automatically enter into a trip to the Super Bowl 57.
Winter weather can change in an instant, so can the nation's blood supply. As we celebrate National Blood Donor Month throughout January, Red Cross of Southern Nevada urges January blood donations as winter weather impacts local and national supply. In partnership with the NFL, those who come to give blood, platelets, or plasma to the Red Cross through January 31st, 2023 will be automatically entered to win a trip for two to Super Bowl 57 in Arizona. The trip includes access to day of in-stadium pre-game activities, tickets to the official Super Bowl experience, round-trip airfare to Phoenix, 3-night hotel accommodations from February 10th through the 13th, plus a $500 gift card for expenses. You can schedule a blood donation appointment today by using the Red Cross Blood Donor app, or by visiting redcrossblood.org, or by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. That's 1-800-733-2767.
All right, as we head into our Health Minute, advanced stage cervical cancer cases are on the rise.
It's sort of hard to count by threes, and it's very easy to kind of lose track of when your Pap smear was. And our guidelines are such that if it's done one way, then it's a slightly different screening protocol. So, and I think that may be one of the issues that has kind of led to an identification of more advanced cervix cancer that we're seeing in the United States.
For those unfamiliar, cervical cancer is cancer of the cells in the cervix, which is the lowest part of a woman's uterus. Early stages of cervical cancer don't usually involve symptoms and can be hard to detect, making routine Pap smears extremely important. The test can help identify any abnormal cells. However, when symptoms do occur, they can include bleeding after sex, pelvic pain, and vaginal discharge that contains blood. Dr. DiBernardo says cervical cancer is preventable and is often the result of the virus HPV, a sexually transmitted infection. So testing for that is equally as important. The same goes for the HPV vaccine. Both men and women between the ages of 11 and 45 years old are eligible to get that.
We developed a vaccine years ago. There's several on the market that are extremely effective at preventing cancer. In Australia, where uptake of vaccines are high, they're seeing a decrease in the amount of cervix cancer in that country.
And according to the CDC, roughly 13,000 new cases of cervical cancer are diagnosed every year in the U.S., in addition to 4,000 deaths.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Oh, still got those snow-capped mountains and still windy out there as I see a shake on the camera. John's going to give us a full weather update here in just a moment.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee. the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios and worldwide on the local BTV app, the app you need on your phone in 2023. I'm just going to invent a jingle. I think it'll go. Fernley saw 34 today, 35 out there in Fallon. Carson City, chilly at 30, but not as cold as beautiful Tonopah, 29 degrees. You're our Cool Spot Award winner, 34 out there in Goldfield. Beatty saw 47, 56 in Amargosa, our hot spot in Vegas, kind of close behind at 50. They weren't trying too hard, were they? 64 in Death Valley. And here in the Paradise Suburb, let's take a look at 46 as our current temperature, 52 just a little bit earlier, edged out Vegas by a couple degrees. I don't know if that's a rivalry there or not. Winds out of the north to 12 miles per hour this afternoon. But man, there was some gusts up to like 40 miles per hour. I had furniture in my neighbor's yard I had to go retrieve. Sun rose this morning at 6:50 a.m., set this evening, just a little bit ago, 5:01. Heading down to a low tonight of 30 degrees, and the winds continue out of the north to 10 miles per hour. 10 miles per hour I can take. Humidity at 50%. Smells like rain tomorrow, or maybe not. No, actually, the next 5 days, sun's shining on me, and winds kind of back under control. Temperatures pretty much locked down to about 58 degrees until Saturday. Sunday, we're starting to take a little dip, and Monday, look at that. We might have some rain and temperatures in the 40s. Me no like you that trend, but that's a week away. That's a problem for future Johnny and us all. All right, back to the desk. Here's Stacy.
And thanks, John. Well, if you had any damage or that wind wreaked havoc of your yard or your patio furniture, we want to see your pictures. Please email me any of your pictures to news@kpvm.tv. We would like to see those, and we might even use some of those on the air in our future broadcasts in this week. So again, if you had any crazy windstorm damage on your house, your yard, your furniture, we want to see those pictures in and around the Pahrump Valley area. We would like to get those. Again, you can email those to us at news@kpvm.tv. All right, as we go to our local BTV app, if you haven't already got this app, this is the one you need to download immediately. You can watch channel 25.1 on your TV, your phone, your tablet, any personal device, as long as you have a web browser, and you're streaming on local BTV. Again, you can find this. It's available on Apple as well as Android, I believe. And again, download that app today so you can see the news anytime you want on any device. Well, that does it for us tonight. I'm Stacy Jensen, filling in for Deanne. Have a great night.